Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
It doesn't seem like he's the type that would have a huge champion pool, but the Yone locked in.
Yone.
Have we seen this?
What?
This might be one of the first Yone games we've got from TES.
Yeah,
I can't use my boomer terms, all right? So when you start on Raptors here, the advantage is that it gets your camp up earlier, which means that if you do just elect to clear your camps on cooldown, you will be getting more experience in your second clear.
Oh, side Jacula flashing away the cleanse. They get the first blood. Huanfeng and On get first blood. Careful on this one.
There's no summoners on this bot lane here, so you have to consider that when it comes to this dive.
Here we go, On coming in, TP's coming through as well, but Jacula's already gone. Dwo about to fall as well. He's back underneath the tower. Angel finishes that kill. 2 for 1 so far. Realm Warp out to safety. A blast Cohen is there. For himself in the top lane. On is Hex flashing in. He is not afraid right now. Jacula has no summoners. The cleanse just used once more, and he doesn't have flash right now, but Dwo gets a hook onto SFM. Has to go for the early smite here. The Drake incredibly low. Karsa gets it in the end. On caught up. Knight goes into the fray, but he's just obliterated by SOFM. Karsa has to get out on the lantern, and it means Jacula's alone. He gets 1 for his trouble, but he trades his life for it. Arrow goes through from Huanfeng. Snipes him down to make it. We need to see him pop off, but very much a scaling pick. Huanfeng, like he knows what's up here. On is going to face check in though. Moonfall comes out immediately. Surely they pick up the Leona at very least, but Huanfeng might be able to sweep this one up. He takes out Jacula. How do they do it? 2v3. SOFM in over the wall as well, and Suning get everything.
Jesus, that was so Serpent's Fang rush on the Varus. Interesting. All right, some different tech coming out. I guess there are a decent amount of shields on TS, so it does make sense.
4 plates on this one, so I'm not sure Top Esports, I'm not sure Suning, sorry, can actually commit to this fully, but I say that's 3 plates gone already. Feels like Top Esports just grouping up mid now to try and make a play elsewhere.
So the situation here, I think, is that Top is afraid to contest the bot lane turret. Even though 3v3, they probably couldn't get dove. It's the TP advantage that Bin now has top lane that means that TS is going to ditch this completely and just try to catch the wave. It's hard for Top Esports to actually contest this Rift Herald here. Looks like Suning will probably get both for free.
Now, one thing that we do have to talk about, because I think Suning right now is sort of just sweeping up the map.
Even if they end up losing this game, coming back in game 2, they don't seem like the type of team that would like give up or tilt or have that bad game 1, have it bleed into game 2. And the real question here is when does going to be sold? So you can't give up that one. Really, a Mountain Soul I think would just be completely disastrous for TS to give over. So it looks like that will probably be the next 5v5 fight, unless Suning decides to start a Baron here.
To take a fight. So talk me through like the fight plan for Top Esports here. Oh, hang on. Maybe they've got an opportunity here. Bin's in trouble. R2 available for Qingtian if he can spot where Bin is and line it up. But the Zhonya's buy some time. Bin still going strong. Moonfall used to finish him off here. Because SOFM should be able to just get himself out. R1's over Qingtian to get out of the play. SOFM could be caught himself, but he dashes out to safety. Q onto the Drake. Got Moonfall, denies the second Q. Had a stopwatch available. He's still alive for now, but he's pulled back in. And Top Esports, they found the perfect pick. The solar flare On gets caught back in, and the mojo comes through.
Yeah, this was really rough. SOFM trying to help out Bin in the bot side here. Bin R's away, but SOFM is not able to get out, and that Moonfall by Karsa denying the Q2. Really well played from him. Another micro thing in that fight. I like the thresh hook, the flash thresh hook on to pull him out of the Rise ult so that he couldn't escape.
Yeah.
They're on to Baron here. I don't know if Suning can contest this. This might be free Baron. Looks like they're trying
though. They've got a Varus. They can always poke a lot, but they don't have a smite. They can't actually contest the take of Baron. They're not willing to do it. Top Esports. Look at the gold swing. 1-3-1 this team has is kind of disgusting, but hey. They're against the Rise, so maybe it's not good enough. Qingtian kicked against the wall, but he steals the Dragon's Rage. Everfrost onto 2. It's not going to be enough. He has some sustain, but nowhere near enough. And SOFM finally gets that kill he's been looking for. It costs a couple of flashes. It costs a few summoners, in fact, but Yone with the Fate sealed feels like they could just blow everyone up if Suning missed position.
And Suning end up... It looks like they're potentially not going to even contest this. Okay, it looks like, okay, they pushed in mid. Qingtian does have TP, but they don't have vision control of Baron now. So you got to be, or of Soul now. So you got to be really careful in this situation about walking into this Soul, but it looks like they're just going mid instead. Wow. I guess TS just opened.
Suning are just like, look, you can have the third Drake. We don't care. We're just going to take it in him instead. Bin is toying with the idea of contesting on his here as well. They're too late for the Drake, but maybe they can get a pick instead. Karsa gets the Shuriken on. Solar Flare in, but
It's member, but Top ends up chunking him pretty low, and they start off this Baron. It looks like Top just wants to fight.
SOFM wants to go for the steal, but he's too late. He's knocked up by Knight. He's denied. And Bin trying to stop recalls. He's trying to play interference. It looks like the realm up to the base.
Doesn't work.
Suning were just going to try and end the game, but there's just no way. Bin goes down.
Yeah, Baron recalls are just too strong. You can't
Here, he's going all the way. He's trying to buy as much time as possible, but Drake's not up for another 2 minutes. There isn't anywhere for Jingtian to go. Oh, he steals the realm up. Oh, the Zonya's combo doesn't work anymore, bro. They patched that out.
No, I think he tried to.
Yeah, trying to replace 369 as well. Those are big shoes to fill. And that's a rough moment for Top Esports, but it does still feel like they're in control of the game, and it's 40 seconds till that Mountain Soul comes up. This is Soul for either team. Suning have to contest now. Dwarf will jump away, but the Chain of Corruption misses. Karsa goes in, turns golden, keeps himself alive. Knight is onto the rest of the team as well. 1-for-1 as SFM gets one. Jackie Love's in trouble, but they just burn through the health bars of Suning instead. Jingtian over the wall, and Suning, it feels like they're falling apart. Jingtian chasing them down, and he's looking for more, looking for redemption after the earlier blunder. SOFM gets a blast going out to safety, but it doesn't matter. 4 men down for Suning, and Top Esports want to push.
Yeah, they want to end the game. They don't even care about the Soul here. They're going to look to TP bot with Knight and try to get as much as they can through bot lane here. They don't have the Baron anymore, though. Just fell off, so they don't have the Baron up minions. Looks like they are going to just compromise and have to go back for the Soul here. Or maybe not. Dro goes back to Ward. They're getting the bot tier 3. Looks like they're going back to the Soul, though.
Yeah, they're going to get the inhib in the bottom lane, and then on the way out, they can go for this Dragon Soul. SOFM, no flash available, but he is Lee Sin. It's always... no, he's not even going to try. He's not even going to look over in that direction. The Soul will go the way of Top Esports. And they know how much playing against the Mountain Soul sucks. Like, he doesn't do any damage anymore.
Yeah, it's really hard for Suning to do anything at this point of the game. And they are going to be kicking themselves. It looks like they're trying to engage onto Dro. They burned the Mikhails. Doesn't look like they're going to be able to take a fight here. TES wants it.
They collapse. There's a 3-man moonfall. Everyone comes in. And Top Esports barrel down Suning. 1 by 1 they fall. And Top Esports, they've managed to do it. It took a while, but they've managed to blow this one open. Just a couple of picks is plenty for them to blast into this base. And Suning, they've got to recall. They've got to make one last-ditch effort. It's SOFM, Angel, and On remaining. But I don't think that this is a defendable base. I don't think this is a winnable fight. They're going to try and make it happen anyway. Knight on the scene as they jump on in. SOFM dashing back out to safety, but they're chased onto the fountain. They're kicked back into the team. SOFM will fall as well. And it's just too easy for Top Esports. After a unbelievable early game from Suning, it's Top Esports that managed to...
About Kha'Zix right now is there's a lot of different approaches as to what is the best build for him in the jungle. Like me as an Agarin connoisseur watching his stream, I say so myself.
Yeah, Karsa will be able to grab this one for himself. And to be honest, it feels like the slower this game is...
your Q doesn't actually do more damage. What it does is it reduces the cooldown, meaning that you'll be able to output more damage in fights. But it looks like Jingtian's getting jumped on. He's just dead.
Bin! Yeah, I thought New Mundo was OP, not as OP as... Test this one, you can see him pathing up towards the top side. He's going to settle for a crab instead. But hey, at least Suning, they're getting on top of some objectives, finding themselves some advantages.
Yeah, and there's a couple items that TS is trying to get mid-tier 1. Arguably a better objective for TS, even though it looks like they lost the initial engagement here on the Herald. So get the mid-tier 1. Definitely good to take this, especially when you're playing against champions that have no wave clear. Allows you to push the wave super deep. Definitely a big win here for Top.
And, you know, for Suning fans, they'll see that little scrap. They'll see SOFM go on the Herald. Goes down in the mid lane. Suning can use that to buy themselves space to get into that river and set up for the Drake. It's up intense. Oh, no, the hook goes wide on the wall. On. He's back off again.
Yeah, you gotta watch out. You gotta duck Munchables. I think that was going your direction.
No, that was one of Yanko's spears, I think, actually.
Jesus.
But here we go. Top Esports moving in with a pick onto On. It doesn't matter about priority. It doesn't matter about anything we talked about. Top Esports can contest this straight. Great flash from Knight. Keeps himself safe from the all-in from Angel. But his poke out of Wonfong. SOFM in trouble, though, because Qingtian is here. Bin has TP. On his back. Coming across the map here. He's respawned. He's trying to get in. Jackie though, on the Cephalius with his red and white weapons is going to be real scary in a fight. SOFM wants to look for a steal here. They move in, they clear the vision. TP from Bin. Suning are going to look to fight this one. Qingtian is there, but the Dragon already finds Sunder. I may be overstating that slightly, but certainly makes it a little bit more difficult for Angel to go for the 1v1. Draw might be caught. This is an opportunity here. The knockup comes in, and SOFM finishes one. Jackie gets a root though, and Casa is here. Jumps in, can't quite find the kill for himself. The Moonfall went wide as well. Here's the Moonlight Vigil. Angel in on this side, doesn't get the knockup though. Carson with a great flash. Everfrost though, and a culling to boot. Angel gets the kill for that one. Now more is Qingtian. Does TP into the play. Bin off on the side. Be coming in from a flank. He's in Tri-Brush right now. Looks like he might try and blast going into the pit. If he could hide in that brush inside the Dragon Pit, it could be huge for the side of Suning. Top Esports, they're more than happy to be grouped up. This is perfect for Mundo. He can just stand, be a brick wall, block everything. The Suning want to do. Dragon down to half HP. Hook goes wide. On the front line, gets a knock-up onto Jackie. Carson is eradicated by Bin, who looks for a little more, jumps into the fray, and it's an arrow from Wonfong. Suning find themselves the fight. They find themselves the Drake.
Yeah, and it was really Bin being able to sneak into the back of the pit there, into that Ocean Dragon or Ocean Map brush. Because Bin was able to get there, he was able to find a pick right onto Karsa at the beginning of the fight. No Moonfall came out. Karsa wasn't able to Zanya's, and this is going to lead to Baron here from Suning. And with the Evolved Q, feels like they'll just be able to get it for free here.
Massive moment in the game here for Suning. I was starting to lose hope. I was starting to feel like they weren't going to be able to get control of the game. But decisive plays around the Drake sets up for a Baron. And now, these next couple of minutes of gameplay.
It's going to last a long time here because of those chains.
Feels like a smart decision from Qingtian, especially with how these fights are going. Does feel like it's a little bit more difficult for Top Esports to get on top of Suning than it was in game number one. Obviously, you still have the Diana, but it doesn't feel like the follow-up is quite as good this time around. But we'll see what they can do. We can never count out Top Esports. If you watch game number one, you already know that's the case. If you've ever watched Top Esports before, you probably know that's the case. This is a team manages to make it happen, but Wonfong steps up too much. The Moonfall just one-shots him. We talked about they can find their way back in. Here comes Angel to try and answer the Moonlight Vigil. Isn't enough, though. He's caught out. Flashes out to safety. Carson trying to chase him. Has the Kingslayer for health, but he's taken down by the culling. Qingtian to get the kill. And now it's Suning. Dividends also has the spell shield from the Edge of Night as well. Is On just trying to muscle his way towards Top Esports, buy space for SOFM, who's already on the Drake off screen. He's just trying to burn that one down while Top Esports can't contest. Suning doing a really good job of just controlling space, constricting what Top Esports are able to achieve in this game. Another big old whiff on these 80 carry ultimates. Not looking too good for Wonfong and Jackie this game. There's the culling taken. That's going to be a hook onto Angel. I don't know why they're even fighting this one. They already got the Drake. Moonfall in. Carsa flashed away from by Angel. Here we go. SOFM on the backline. Almost one-shots Jackie Love. And Suning trade 1-for-1, but it's the jungler that went down. Jackie Love's in trouble as Bin has found him on the backline. And Suning somehow making this happen.
Must have been a bait with the whiff for Juan. The strongest part of the game for Suning. You can see a face check coming in.
Knight's in trouble. Chuo's in trouble. As SOFM goes in, Angel will finish off the support player. Knight trying to dash out Karsa as well. Karsa does have flash, so Moonfall plays available for Top Esports, even without support. Don't count them out of the play just yet. Baron is on the cards, though. Suning can threaten that happen.
And I think it's just so much vision control coming in from Suning. The hardest part of their comp is being able to establish this because they aren't the best at walking in and checking. Looks like TS feel like they're forced to contest this, but I don't think it's going to go well for them if they end up walking in here.
Give it a go. Everyone comes into the brush. They're looking for the fight instead. They're onto the front line of Mundo. Moonfall comes on in, but it's not enough. The damage isn't there because there's a 19,000 stopwatch just coming on through. And now Suning look to clean things up. Jackie is there, but look at the backside. Knight trying to carry the game. He does not have the damage, and Jackie is alone in the world. His support is on the way, and he gets one kill for himself. Suning, it's all falling apart. When it mattered. They should just have done the Baron. They were so close to finishing it anyway. I don't think they needed to go for the fight there. But they're trying to make it happen onto Qingtian. Yeah, Bin on the flank, trying to make things happen, trying to find space in the fights. But Top Esports just completely group up. There's a shuriken in from Bin. They're just going to try and blow up the front line here. Qingtian just ain't tanky enough. Infernum not going to do quite the same as it used to. Karsa looking for one, but the flash away once again. Bin survives on this one. In fact, it wasn't even a flash. Didn't even need to flash. 4 now remaining for Top Esports. They've made it happen just a couple of minutes ago. Can they do it again, though? The poke coming out from Hwangfong. It feels like this time it's Top Esports being herded. And again, the flanks. That's where the danger lies. Bin laying in wait as Karsa going in. It's going to be a hook onto Jackie. Huge pick from On. That's the moment for them as Karsa will fall as well. Suning make it happen. They want to find a 3rd game in the series. That's plenty of picks as Knight just backs away by himself, trying desperately to survive, but Bin doesn't want to let him go. Bin wants a little bit more action, and Bin wants to take out one of the all-time superstars of the LPL. Gets himself the solo kill, and Suning forget the Drake. They're going for the base. SOFM can get the Drake by himself as they look to push us to a 3rd game, as they look to upset the favorites in Top Esports, as they look for revenge for what happened in game number 1. Qingtian is damn tanky, but I don't know if he has the damage to clear the minion wave. The towers will fall. The death timers are far too long. Qingtian just ain't tanky enough. Ethemus Chain's not doing enough as the Nexus falls, and we go to game 3.
This is a crazy game here coming in.
Like a Taric, honestly. In this kind of game, when you got this much AD on the enemy team and you got this much dive as well, Taric could have been beautiful. But it is going to be the Braum comes out from Jolt. Very, very defensive bottom side from Top Esports, and a lot of...
If that is the case, it's going to be pretty hard for Qingtian to trade topside, knowing that the Trundle could be behind him in his jungle.
Yeah, I don't know. SOFM so far still on the Wolves as the 2v2 happens at the bottom side. Jackie Love's ignited. On is going to go down, though. Flash away. Keeps himself safe. Caster's moving in. Hwangfong, you saw him on a wall. Wow. You should know that this is happening, but he gets knocked up under the tower. Caster's going to go down, and Suning's bot lane does it again.
That is it else on the map. I would trade that for their Nexus. Good play from SOFM there.
Oh my god, we got a solo kill on the top side. Bin is trying to dive onto Qingtian. He's 1 HP, but he can't close the gap. Oh, so close and yet so far. Now SOFM and Carson dueling. We got a hell of a game for ourselves here. The smite comes on through. The dueling potential of this Trundle is absolutely insane. Angel gets the kill to finish it off. Knight in a 1v2 now. He has flash available. There's a TP coming on through. He might just 2v1 this one. What is Nocturne on 11-13? He just autos them to death. Angel flashed on 2, and Knight gets a 2v1. Yeah. Actually an even game, but it's not even on different lanes. It's not even across the map.
Yeah, and Qingtian ended up getting pretty far behind here because he did TP to that play mid. So Bin is up almost a full level here. No flash on Bin, though.
Baited. Karsa goes in. It's too easy for the side of Top Esports. Qingtian just a second to reset in this game, though, Dom, because I feel like there's been so much early action. We need to try and figure out what the game plan is for the two teams.
Oh, you don't even get a chance to breathe much.
We got plenty of action. Knight's in trouble. The flash Q to get the slow there. The pillar comes down.
2v1?
Knight, can he 2v1 it again? That is unbelievable. The damage comes through. Angel at least gets the shutdown, but my god. Is there. They know there's absolutely no way Angel can significantly impact. So first Drake of the game going the way of Top Esports. That's been pretty consistent in this series. SOFM wants to answer on the top side of the map, though. Qingtian should know that there's a play available here. Bin has level 6. He's desperately trying to bait Qingtian in here. Qingtian knows it, though. Plays respectfully.
Joe's moving up.
Might face check. I don't know about that pathing there, buddy. I don't know if you should have gone back in there. Great ulti out from Bin. Dodges the stun. Roots him, stops the ward jump. I'm like, that's the obvious play from SOFM.
Yeah, the cross map is obvious.
Gets caught out.
Karsa
steals away the Herald, the Moonfall as well. And in comes Knight from the side, sliding across the screen. Down goes SOFM. Karsa gets the Herald. He gets a kill. He gets everything. Of course, he's having to go for that play. So, Top Esports with a big
dive.
advantage. Now a TP to the top side. Dive onto Qingtian. Can they make it happen here? Pops his ultimate. Angel underneath the tower as well. Has the Jax ultimate himself as he tanks up the tower. Stun comes in. Hextech ultimatum. Look at the HP bars though. Suning, they barely even took any damage.
In being the strongest member right now, don't really think that Suning can win team fights. It's going to be a huge payday for him. Another 450 gold. 1.5k gold lead topside for Bin, and second drag going the side to the
Nocturne as well. The devil himself trying to make things happen for Top Esports. It's 5-5 on the scoreboard. Gold just about even, but there's a pick in the jungle. Knight has found On completely alone, just wandering around the jungle, taking down Bin, answering in the bottom. Valuable just for survivability as well. We'll have to see as the fights go on. I will say it, Felios. He does like it when the enemy team wants to try and dive onto him when he can peel. If he's going to be able to live through these fights. 30 seconds on the Drake, though. Right now, it feels like Top Esports have control, but soon have a lot of pressure in the bottom side. Qingtian in trouble. His E's already on cooldown. There's the stun. The Q comes in. Bin finds the kill. Knight wants to answer, though, and gets the shutdown.
That's a good kill from Bin, but I would say that that trade overall is going to be more advantageous for Top, as Bin is a lot stronger than Qingtian at this point. With both top laners down, I don't know if Suning can contest this.
Yeah, Knight is still up. He's all of the strength for Top Esports, unless there's some kind of miracle pick.
Angel's Moonfall.
Can you really afford to allow them to get onto Soul Point here? Caster just onto the Drake as Draw. Happy to tank up the team here. Bonfong dropping a turret to make sure they have vision. In comes the TP. Qingtian's respawned already. In they go the backline. Angel with a Moonfall. Looking for more as they manage to finish off the Diana. Focus Knight. That's got to be the game plan here. Moonlight Vigil dodged away from Knight. Flashes out of the play. Qingtian re-entering as Bonfong falls. And now he can charge on forwards. But the Drake will be taken here. Suning managed to stop the Soul, or do they? The reset? There we go. They finally get the Drake.
Your ult being able to deny vision in fights, and not so much being able to dive in yourself and do that much damage. And you look, you can see here, he's going on to Angel. He's one-shotting him completely there.
Fear.
Oh, and that's actually so big. Knight gets a...
Like, this is an opportunity for Top Esports, and Knight just absolutely shreds these towers at this point. There's a tier 2 gone. Caster trying to back away.
TP from Angel.
Desperate to dive. He's got to do something. Angel TPing in on, looking for the engage. They're on tonight, but the Moonfall comes in. There's the Moonlight Vigil. Can they finish off this Nocturne? They dive into the backline and finish him, taking him down, and now Duo will be next on the chopping block. Double kill for Angel. He gets a bit of revenge onto his counterpart mid laner. Maybe the Baron opportunity goes the way of Suning.
It is a 4v3 here. I wonder if Suning is actually just going to start this one off, and I feel like TES just felt way too comfortable topside, knowing that Bin didn't have the teleport to answer botside. The thing they didn't consider there was Angel, who was respawning, had his teleport himself. They were able to force the 4v3 topside before Jackalib was able to rotate.
Caster's alive. He has his E. He can go for the steal. Can he make it happen? Has the vision. He's going to go into the pit, but it's taken by SOFM. Everybody jumps back out. Qingtian having to flash away to safety.
Which means that until the Qingtian TP comes down, Suning should be able to get control of this objective. SOFM looking like he's getting caught, though.
Oh, not a great pillar. It means he's going to be caught out there. He tried to block. I think he tried to do it mid-jump there. As Caster, the Moonfall onto one doesn't really do anything. Angel now gets the Moonfall back, but Azonia's blocks it. Bin has to do so much in this play to find anything. It's not going to happen. Suning have to back away. This will be Soul Point now for Top Esports off a great pick onto SOFM. Bonfong, oh, that was a little close. That went down to 60 HP, but can't get the steal.
This was a really interesting situation here. I feel like On is split between two things, as he wants to help his jungler contest vision. Oh, looks like he's getting caught.
He wants to go here. On's in trouble. Does have his ultimate. He's tanky. And Knight can't find a way in just yet. Doesn't have the ultimate, but Jackalib, he sees his opportunity, dashes forward as he always does, and Knight finishes On off. Great play here by Top Esports. And now... All right, next Drake not up for another 3 minutes. I'm kind of surprised everyone's just grouping around this bot side river here as On finds a double pulverize, but Jackalib gets out to safety. Just Joe in the middle of everyone as Knight jumps into the back line here, trying to do damage. It's Angel on the front line. He's in his Zonias, has his Kingslayer, has the Nocturnal himself. Could dive back in. It's pure chaos here, but nobody going down as Bin re-engages and one-shots Qingtian. Now Top Esports on the back foot. Joe trying to tank everyone up, but he ain't tanky enough for that one, buddy. He's going to go down as it's another kill for Huanfeng. Top Esports, as soon as Knight has used his ulti, it feels like they have nothing left. Bin, real aggressive, trying to proxy a wave against 3 people. He jumps
Looks
in.
good.
Knight with the stopwatch for the whole squad is here. Knight's caught out, taken down. Jackie behind everyone as Angel comes in to finish it off. And Suning with a team fight masterclass annihilate Top Esports.
And it's going to be really close here. Chinkian respawns in 10 seconds, but is he going to be able to defend this alone? Jackie Love is still down for 28. With the recall from Bin coming in, it looks like they're trying to end the game here, Munch.
Can Suning even do this one? They have forever been the underdog to Top Esports, but they proved Top Esports wrong in the World semi-final, and they want to do it again here in summer. Onto the Nexus towers they go. Jingtian trying to defend alongside Zhuo. They've got themselves the passive from Brawl, but it's not going to be enough to stun up the members. Focus the Nexus down. Suning, the little lions that could manage to take down the Nexus, and they upset Top Esports.